Hello, everybody. If you're watching this, sorry about my hands. In a way, I just want to make sure you guys got everything. So I'm pre-prepping stuff for tomorrow for Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a lovely Thanksgiving, you all. Yes, I'm heating up some butter. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm using a cast iron skillet. And I'm just using margarine, you all. It's just what I could get in my area. I'm not paying $8 for butter, so that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully you all can hear me. So really quick, I just washed and chopped up. This is onion, green peppers, and celery. Now this is for my stuffing. Yes, I'm sitting, you all. My back is really bad today, so basically I am gonna cook up these ahead of time so they're done, and I'm not gonna have to stress about it when I go make the stuffing. The one thing that's very saddening to me, I cannot get chorizo, which is very different than chorizo. Okay, chorizo is a little spicy. Well, chorizo is more smoked. They do have a spicy one. It's the best way for me to explain it. You can get it like a basa or Polish sausage, but it's actually chorizo, and it has a great flavor. You can also get it ground up, almost like breakfast sausage or Italian sausage. But it's just something that is really good. I'm gonna pour this into here, you all. It's just my husband and I, so I'm going to make enough for leftovers. And when it's done cooking, I'll put it back in the container. I usually pre-cook it to just kind of saute it and with butter and stuff. Let me grab some salt, you all, and pepper. Hold on. So I do have grind this with pepper and salt, but it comes out awful fast, you all. I don't like to use a whole lot of salt, and I prefer sea salt, so that's what I'm going to use. Trying to get this open, you all. Sometimes I like to season every layer. I don't add a lot of salt because stuffing usually has salt, and even in whether you're doing fresh broth or you're doing it from store-bought broth, it usually has salt in it. So I just don't like to add too much, you all. So I have it on one. This is just an electric grill. So that's what I'm using right now. It's easier for convenience and whatnot. So that's how I'm cooking this. But I'm going to let this saute until it's done and whatnot. So I hope you all are having a great Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people are prepping right now. By the time you see this, this will be Thanksgiving, you all. So we're not really doing much. Like I said, I'm just pre-prepping everything. I already did the pies. I did the rolls. I just got to throw the rolls in the oven. I will videotape all of everything today that I am doing right up until Thanksgiving dinner. So you guys will be able to see that, and I'll be able to share that with you. And you'll have something to watch from me on Thanksgiving. So this will be probably quite a bit. I've gotten many questions about how I get my turkey so perfect and so moist to the point where it falls off the bone and it's juicy, it's never dry. I don't ever brine my turkey, ever. I'm very old school, so I let it cook overnight on a low temperature. I started off high, and then I turn it down low. And that's pretty much what I do. And that's pretty much it. Sorry, y'all, it's a little dark. My hand was in the way. But this is what it's looking like. So I'm using my phone at this time right now, you all. So, but I'm going to get this done, and I will show you what I'll be moving on to next. I need to get something to drink, you all. My throat has been a little horsey today. I'm not 100% yet, so I'm still working on that, y'all. But stay tuned. I'll be right back. Looking good, you all. I'm just gonna, this is almost done sauteing. I'm going to wait until it's a little golden brown. A little bit more, and then I'm going to take it off. And then put it into my container that I have sitting here, that I washed out, and then I'll let it cool, and then I'll refrigerate it for the stuffing tomorrow, and then we'll go from there to the next thing I gotta get done. Well, this is the celery, onions, and green peppers. I put it in this container. I do have a vent on it. This is a container I got when I was working at a nursing home for my lunches. So I'm going to let this cool off, cover it, and then put it up. So when I do the stuffing, it's good to go. I'm back. Had to eat dinner, y'all. We just had burgers and fries, making it simple. So I'm working on the deviled eggs. I have a deviled egg container. I usually store them in like a pie thing with a lid. I have a couple of those which, help keep the food secure, safe, germ-free. And I'm putting the yolks in here. Basically, what I use is some paprika on top. I use mayonnaise. Some use salad dressing. I also use salt and pepper to my liking and my husband's liking, since we are empty nesters. I also add a little parsley inside with the egg yolks when I mix it up and stuff, you all. I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. And I'll also show you what the mixture looks like before I put it on the eggs. So keep watching. I'm just smashing up the egg yolks, y'all. So, and once I do that, I add some mayonnaise. And I use a clean spoon, you all. I don't ever use dip. Whatever I use for, the egg yolks. Now I'm going to mix this up. Like I said, this is, we're empty nesters, so we just pretty much, I make enough food for us, maybe to have leftovers for like a day or two, and that's pretty much it. Let me add some more mayo. The one thing I cannot stand is when people make food, it being dry. Dry food, you all. That's the one thing, and maybe that's just me as, someone that went to culinary school and all that, but I do not do dry, Okay, here's the parsley, y'all. I'm just going to add a little bit. You don't want to add a lot. A couple of pinches. And this is what it looks like now. You can see the parsley. I'm going to clean off this fork and get a small spoon, which I'm sitting, so my drawer is right there, you all. And then I got my eggs here. Sorry, you all, if you hear my husband in the background. He is in the living room with moonshine. So, what I'm going to do is just take a little bit. There's no need to overpower it. And just stick it in the egg. That's it. And then I'm going to go around and keep going until they're full. There's 6 eggs, so that makes 12 deviled eggs, which is perfect for my husband and I. It usually leaves extra. Depending on what you're doing with the leftovers, you all, my husband ain't a big leftover person. This is his favorite time of the year when I'm making turkey. It does help with the process and doing it all. What the eggs look like, you all. Okay, you all. I washed the potatoes. And what I'm gonna do, we like the skins on. So I'm gonna cut these up. Like I said, we're empty nesters, so I'm gonna make raw potatoes. I'm gonna cut them up and boil them and mash them and do all that great stuff to make tomorrow a little easier for me. I'm pretty much going to be prepping everything ahead of time. As you've seen, I did the eggs. So let me do this and I will show you as I go. Okay? Potatoes in the pot, as you all see. And once they come to a boil and they're done, that'll be pretty much it. It's not hot, but I wanted to show you this real quick. I cut these very small and like thin diced. It'll make it easier to boil and do all that fun stuff. So I'll return in a minute. And yeah, I know I'm touching my food, but it's just me and my husband. But we'll be back in a minute. Okay, as you see, it's starting to come to a little boil, y'all. A little hack of mine is I put a wooden spoon like this over the pot. And then when it starts boiling, it keeps it from overflowing and causing a mess. Okay, you all. Potatoes are done boiling. I drained them. My husband has this cute little thing. It basically goes onto the pan to make draining anything very simple. So I am going to blend this up. I'm going to try to sit you all here and hopefully it's about to be loud, you all, so I apologize. So how many of you actually are cooking this year, and how many of you are actually not cooking? I will be right back when this is done, you all. Okay, you all, this is pretty much done. I'm going to add some pepper and some salt. And stir it around. And I already got a plastic bowl here, y'all. And I'm just going to take this and get it all out and put it in this bowl. If you want to know how I do my mashed potatoes, I don't ever use cream or milk products in my potatoes. I use strictly butter. And I blend it with my mixer. I have a Hamilton handheld. And that's pretty much what I use. If you must know. That's pretty much all I use. And I'll show you that in a minute. And no, I don't have a dishwasher. I'm the dishwasher in the house. So, that's pretty much that. I prefer it that way. I like it old school. Less electricity, y'all. Too many modern day things people are relying on. And my opinion. So I don't use any of that, but this is what my mashed potatoes look like, you all. They're really good. And yes, I'm drinking my triple shot. And no, I haven't had a cigarette. So, you want to know what I use for a mixer? This would be it. It's the Hamilton. And I've had it for some time. And it's just what I use. Let me cover these potatoes, you all. OCD, sorry. And I've had it for about 8 years now. And no, they don't sponsor me. As you know, I don't have many followers yet to have sponsors. So Hamilton is one of the best mixes I have. I would recommend it. They don't sponsor me or anything. I'm going to let these potatoes cool down. Then I'm going to refrigerate them. I'll be back when I'm ready to do the trick. I'll be putting in around 3 a.m. I just clean it, take all the innards out, rub it down with butter under the skin, on top of the skin, in the cavity, legs, thighs. Just massage that baby like you never massaged it. I put it on 350 for 45 minutes. Then I put it on the lowest setting, you all.